Hey everyone, hope we are all doing well. Today I have the Lifestyle Campers Fusionn behind me. So I thought I'd do a bit of a walkthrough video, go through the van. This is a really popular model. Bit of a disclaimer as well, we are probably in about December, end of November, December delivery time frame. So build slots have filled up pretty quickly for these. So if you're keen to get into one, let us know and we'll be more than happy to help. But yeah, you know, typical sort of side gallery style kitchen. So we'll start up at the front and then go through the van and show you how it all operates and functions. So starting on the front, we have the padded cover. So this is all unclippable, so you can undo the button clips here. Well, you don't even have to slip it out of the saddle tracks, it's all Velcroed now. So you can remove that clean behind here. So it, you know, adds as a stone deflector, protects the front from chips and cracks, but it's also removable to be able to clean. You've just got your diesel tank. So these come standard with a Truma D6 that does both your hot water and space heating system. Bit of storage here. The box, so you got the front box here, houses, you can put 2 4-kilo gas bottles in there. And then you've also got a bit of storage on the side there for firewood or tools. On the here, you've got your park brake, your Anderson cable, breakaway system, so it comes with the BM Pro trailer safe breakaway system, your ARC 750 swing up jockey wheel, as well as the DO35, which is all standard, and then obviously your breakaway chains as well. The chassis is 150mm by 50mm galvanized steel with a rubberized coating throughout the whole undercarriage of the chassis. And on the side here, you've got a bit of space for a jerry can holder as well. So that's a nice little feature. And then just some front lights on the top there. Moving around, you've got the front toolbox. So you'll see now the Fusionns also have the triple sealed hatches. So you've got, you know, one seal here, another seal here, and then also seals when you lock it in. So that triple sealed hatch. You've got the Cruisemaster control panel here, so that does your airbag suspension. So on the Fusionns, Cruisemaster ATX airbag suspension is standard, and then you've also got a few switches here. So you've got lights for your tunnel boot, so you can spin that right around, pull out your massive Weber slider. These are a lot more bigger now this time around on these models, and then you've also got a bit of storage under here for your utensils. Coming out to the top here, this one's been optioned in with an anti-flap kit. So you've got the Aussie Travelers in these now. And then they've also got the curve rafter as well. So that's included. The curve rafter is included in the van. And then you've got the anti-flap kit, which is an option in them. Dust suppression is also standard. So you've got a panel filter that I'll swing around later and show you around. And obviously your actuators to operate the lifting system on the Fusionn. They've also changed the awnings this year. So they're a bit different to the previous models. So it's a bit windy today, so I won't pull it right out because I have nowhere to tie it down. But it just simply locks in. And the gearing ratio on these now is so much more quicker. So when you pull it out now, it takes 2 seconds to pull out. So yeah, you get the point. So yeah, very similar to the previous ones. You still can get obviously an awning, got the anti-flap kits you can put in. So it's generally like a standard awning you would have on the side of a lot of camper trailers on the market. But these ones, they've changed to this now. Seems to work a lot more better, a lot more easier to use. It takes 2 seconds to pull in. On the side here between the front door and here is your cassette toilet. So simply as just unlock it. You can also option in a composting toilet on these as well, but standard they come with just your standard cassette. So pretty straightforward. You also notice along the van there's some buttons. So draft skirt is standard on the Fusionn. And then you can option the annex walls, which you have on the front here, a little sail track to slip that in, and then on the back as well. So you can make this a fully enclosed area. On the side, they've gone to the Aussie Traveller doors now, so no more of that little one where you unlock it, it flicks out. There's been a fair amount of problems with them, so these are a lot more better door. And then obviously, just like any other door, you can separate it for the screen, and then it just clips back in. And yeah, they work a lot more better. On the side, you also have a drop-down picnic table. Should have opened all this before I started the video, but anyway, we're here. But yeah, nice prep area. And then you come around here. Obviously, everyone knows what this is, what Lifestyle is notorious for, is that beautiful side gallery style kitchen. The benefit of also having the airbag suspension, I'm 6'4", so this is a bit low at the moment. So we can go to the front, unlock it, turn on the suspension, pump it up. Now I can stand under here a lot more comfortably without having to hit my head. Also, for the people who are shorter than me, you can get this down to a lower height, so it's an easier working space. But yeah, here's the kitchen. We've got, you know, the pull-out pantry, so that's included. All soft close as well. You got the shutters, 240 volt there. You've got, you know, your 12 volt USBs and your 12 volt SIG sockets, and that's just a switch to turn the induction cooking on. So you've got a Kamek induction cooker on here, twin burner. So that's included on the van now. Over here you've got the pull out cutlery drawer. So nice little feature there. They all shut down, slide down. Then a lot of space here, so you can put full-size dinner plates, bowls, cups, everything here. There's a lot of space here you can utilize for all your cutlery and kitchen needs. Above here, you've got, it's a lot more bigger now actually. Yeah, they're huge. So a lot more bigger. You can store, you know, upright containers for, you know, pastas, sauces, anything up here. Long life milk. So yeah, if you've got, you know, long life milk, these will easily fit and stack up in here. You'd be able to get a lot in there. You've also got a LED strip light here. You can also change the color of that to like a warmer oranger color. And then you've also got one in here too. So you've got one out there. So at night, you can't really see it now, but at night time this is pretty bright. So it lights up this area pretty well. And then you've got a nice big deep sink here. So for washing up all your dishes, for your big pots and stuff, nice and deep. You've got that gooseneck matte black sort of finish tap here as well. And also, you know, a little insert here. Just if you need that extra bit more bench space, you can have a bit more bench space there. Then now, Victron came out with a really nice new update on their system. So these have all been updated. Shows you how much battery you have on board, what you're getting in from your mains, your solar. And this is where you also function and turn on and off the inverter charger. Because standard in these, and we'll get to later, it's all Victron gear with the inverter chargers. So really good gear in this. And then underneath here, it's got a little pull-out drawer. It's good for like a lot, because these induction cooktop, the packs you generally get are that not collapsible, but stackable pots. So really good space here to chuck your pots and pans and stuff into, keep them out of the way. But a really nice kitchen, love it. It's good use of space. You know, if you want to be a host to your campsite, this is a really good setup for those camping setups. We'll go to the back. So as you notice, the whole van has rock sliders. So from front to back, all the way through here and up where the low points are. So this one's been optioned in with the rock sliders. And these are not, you know, cheap rock sliders. Like, they are proper rock sliders. You're not gonna, if you're bending these, you're absolutely skull dragging your van through something. But it's all reinforced. You've even got the protection here. And also it's all bolted into the actual frame of the van. Also, it's all steel frame inside here, so all protected as well. So if you do not option in the rock sliders, you still have decent protection for the van. This one's been optioned with the double jerry can holder. So the beauty of this, and instead of going the firewood box, is that you can fit two 20-litre jerry cans. So big space there. And even if you wanted to do one jerry can storage on this side, you can fit some firewood, but the firewood box, if you do like having your campfires, the firewood box definitely is a popular option. Just simply because you can also store your dirty rags, not dirty rags, but your dirty floor from when you pack up camp. You can stuff all your muddy stuff in there, rubbish as well. So just depends on what the intention of your trip. If you want to have heaps of, up to 60 litres of diesel storage or water storage, option in this. So you also got the third jerry can holder at the front. But it's a, good system. There's a good few options. And then you can also go an additional spare wheel, depends on which way you want to go. And on the back, you've also got the spare wheel. This has got a cover at the moment, but they are a 285 by 70 tire on a 17-inch rim. We'll quickly scooch around and see what they look like close up. But yeah, that's the rims and tires you get on them. Now on them, they got drum brakes standard, but now you can also option in disc brakes as well. So if you want that even better stop performance, you can go for that. But in my opinion, drum brakes do suffice for this size of van. If you obviously go in something a lot more bigger, disc brakes do have their benefits. But for, if you want to keep the cost down a bit, drum brakes are a good option too. And then on the side here, this is where your dust suppression system is. So you've got a panel filter in there, really effective system. The whole point of the way the lifestyles are built is a fully gasless system, except for obviously your gas bottles for your Weber. So by doing a fully gasless system, you don't have to run any external vents, because by law and regulation, if you have any gas appliances inside the van, you do have to have it vented to the atmosphere for safety reasons. But by doing a completely sealed system, they're pretty good seals, as we've seen before. Having that dust suppression system positive pressurizes the cabin, allowing you to create a better seal. So it just tightens those seals up. So positive pressure inside, negative pressure outside creates a better seal. So that's standard. And then you've also got the outdoor shower as well. So yeah, the outdoor shower, you've got obviously the hose, hot and cold water, that comes out. You've got a little hook there. So for the kids, if you need to wash their feet off after the beach, or wash off surfboards or kayaks or fishing rods, you've got that there to wash off stuff as well. All right, so having the bed up high obviously gives you the ability to have that nice recessed kitchen. And then on this side, so on the driver's side, this is where it gives you the massive storage area. So as you can see, heaps of storage in there to put all your big bulky items, boxes and that. It's all now carpeted as well, so it doesn't smash around and damage all the inside here when you got stuff in storage in here. In the back here is your electrical board. So all the boards are made by a local company up in Queensland called Baintech, and they also supply the batteries, so Baintech batteries as well. So fully Australian made batteries. All the boards are done here. All Victron gear. So as you can see in the back here, come and have a look. You've got the Victron inverter charger. So that's a 3000 VA 120 amp charger, and then you've got the 50 amp solar charger, as well as a 30 amp DC to DC. So while driving, you could subject it to full sunlight, as well as running the car, achieve up to 80 amps of charging, which is heaps. So if you're traveling, needed to get on the road, charge up the batteries, you'd be able to charge them up pretty quickly. And then so that's the battery and the electrical compartment. And then on the roof, you've also got 700 watts of solar. So you've got two 350 watt panels feeding into that solar controller. And then also forgot to show on the back, got a bit carried away. That's your water filler point too there. So you can fill up your water tanks. And then underneath here, you've got your unregulated solar input. So if you have a regulated solar panel, you can plug that in. And also, say for example, you've got a 20 amp solar regulator on the solar panel. You've got your full solar, so 50 amps. So off grid, you could achieve up to 70 amps with that additional solar panel in there. Moving down the side, this is just your mains. So obviously if you want to plug up to mains, charge a van, you got your circuit breaker too. So that's pretty standard stuff. And then on the side here is where your diesel heater outlet is. So this is just your exhaust. So we'll go through inside and show you how that all operates as well. And then this is the other side of the front tunnel box. So as you can see, heaps of space. The draft skirt, that's all included. And you know, lots of space to get in there to, you know, put fishing rods, make a little storage system at the front here. And then on the front and back, you've also got arc stabilizers as well. So you got one on each corner. So that's standard with the van as well. All right, so inside the van, before we go in, there's also a little light here. So it's got a little blue night light behind there. And then you've also got that as well. Little handle to help you come into the van. But stepping in, you'll see, yeah, it's with the big bed, you've got the dining area here, and then you've also got the combined ensuite. So we'll show you the combined ensuite a bit later. On the bed, it's a full queen size, household queen size bed with a pillow top mattress, a super, super comfy bed. I've even considered ordering one for my own bed at home. So that's how good they are. On the bed heads, you do have two reading lights, 12-volt USB plugs there, so you can charge your phones and everything next to your bed head. Over here on top of this little bench space, they've also got two 12-volt plugs, so USB-C and a 12-volt cigarette socket. At the door as well, you've got the 175-litre Tedford fridge freezer, so check this out. Now, it is, you can flip the door around, but it works a lot more better as you can grab all your food from outside. So you've got the fridge here, and then the freezer on the bottom. So heaps of fridge storage here. Little pocket on the side here. Aircon remote. So the air conditioner is standard on the Fusionns as well. And then obviously it's been optioned in with two Sirocco fans. Here is your control panel for your Truma D6. So have a look at this. So obviously you can do both your space heating as well as your hot water through that. And then you've also got a 240-volt plug underneath there. So all 240-volt outlets in the van are wired to the inverter. So you can plug into any 240-volt outlet and be able to get 240-volt charge through all the outlets in the van. Nice new updates on the cushioning. They've now actually got proper seating or cushioning and bolstering. So they're a lot more comfier to sit at. And you know, me being a tall guy, I'm actually pretty comfy here. I could have someone very comfortably sitting across from me here as well. You've got the lockout, as well as the midgie mesh as well. A nice big window here as well. So if you want to, you know, have some good cross flow ventilation. It's the only fixed window in the van. Everything else is on the sock. So you do at least have a window here if it is a raining day. You can open that window. And then also, if it is raining as well, you can, you know, obviously because the awning's on the roof of this van, you can still open up these window socks. And, you know, that'll be covered as well, so you can still get windows as well. Beside the chairs as well, you've got two reading lights there and one here as well. And behind the actual cushion insert, there is storage too. So you can, you know, pretty big drawers too there. And then you've also got two drawers behind here as well. So there's storage in little areas around the whole van. Big drawers too, so they're not little pokey drawers. They're pretty big drawers as well. And then above, you've also got a little bookshelf sort of thing there as well. So that's a nice little touch. All right, and then so you can also turn this into a bed. So you just got a little pin that pushes down, that locks in, and then essentially your backrests become the bed head and the footing. So that slots into there. That goes into here. and then you've got the insert that goes into here. So pretty big bed. This is obviously not rated for massive adults to sleep on, but if I had to sleep on it, I would make do with it. But yeah, for kids and anything, it's the perfect size. So it's 1850 by 700 width. So it's a significantly big bed. And then you can also get a drop down bed on top here, which will go from here right to the end over here. So that is a bit more longer, but a bit more narrower. So about 650 wide on the top bunk. So in the bathroom, you've got the door, it's got a mirror on it. So combined ensuite. You've also got now, so this is an added feature in the Fusionns and the lifestyle range, the roof shower head mount. So it's good to, this is good to obviously wash down whatever, but if you want to take a shower standing and stuff, yeah, that's a good feature they've come with now. And then yeah, obviously stepping inside, you've got the basin, and then a little drop down shelf or mirror. So the mirror drops down and it reveals the sink. And on the side here, you've got a little cabinet for your toothbrushes, little toiletries and stuff. Just a little bench space up top here to put all your soaps and everything. But that just pushes in nicely and then folds up and easy. And then obviously your cassette toilet, that's included in the van. And then obviously if you get the composting toilet, that'll be fixed there as well. But the basin changes as well. But yeah, there's an option to do that. And then yeah, you got a little shower curtain. So that's there, nice for a bit of privacy. And then yeah, but that's pretty much it for the inside. Not a lot going on. It's obviously very, it's good to have that extra little bit of comforts to sleep inside, to sit inside in case of those rainy days. But the outdoor is what's the really good feature about this van is, you want to spend some time outside. That's the benefit of this type of setup. Straight into your food, straight into your cooking area. If you want to pull up on the side of the road, cook something quickly, open the door, get into your fridge. You don't even have to pop the roof up to access all your food. But yeah, that was the Fusionn. If you're interested in it, like I said, we only have a few build slots left for the end of the year. So if you're looking to get into one before the end of the year, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to help. But other than that, if you have any questions, let us know, comment them, or reach out to us here at Off Grid Outfitters, and we'll be more than happy to help you. Anyway guys, have a good day, and we'll speak soon. Take care.